It's Wednesday, the 8th of April, 2020, and that can mean one thing, and one thing only, that it's time for today's The Quiz! With me, it's your host, Edward C. Lewis, and I am joined by the resplendent... Oh, you look extra handsome today, may I add. I've forgotten to put my jacket on. Oh no! How can I have my same quiz energy if I haven't got my jacket on?
You have a nice... Is that a maple leaf on you?
Can you see me? How can you see me? You're not supposed to be able to see me.
I can't see you? Of course I can see you.
You got hidden cameras because that's not the way that this technology is supposed to work. Or at least as far as I'm aware. Oh, you're watching the video delayed, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. It's in the dry cleaners. No, it's not. And I don't want to lose the habit of wearing it, but I'm just feeling a little extra comfy today. I'm just feeling a little extra cozy. I've got my little jogging bottoms on. You see some jogging bottoms? Look at those little guys. Some socks. I folded them halfway down for some reason. They've got little pineapples on. Oh no, little cacti on them. And also a lot of dust. Nobody wants to see feet. How are you doing?
You can use them as dust mops. I have seen socks like that are designed not to go in shoes, but just to be dust mops as you walk around your apartment.
Yeah, that's what that's essentially what they are at this point. I'm getting very good at staying inside. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting very, very good at it. I look out sometimes. Last week I would go, I want to go for a quick walk. And now I'm just like, no. Who would want to go for a walk? Who wants to go outside? No one wants to go outside. It's great in here. It's like I'm getting like a sort of, what's the word? Stockholm syndrome for my own room and my own self. I'm starting to fall in love with my captors. Which is me. But anyway, I've just noticed something and I don't want to get you too excited. But we do have in the chat Osric42, Jack Little, Darren Signal, Commander Benkai, Revian's here as well. We have, Mace DK, Spooky a lot, the Honey Thief, Zookeeper's Girl. It is almost as if definitively all of the best ones are here. That's right. Oh, I see you've got your number one dad mug today. Is that right?
It's a teacherly mug.
Oh yeah, you never received the number one dad mug.
I've got one that does say dad.
I don't think either me or your daughter got you that one though. I don't know where you found that one. I think you bought it for yourself.
My sixth formers got it for me.
The dad one?
No, the teacher one. The dad one of you must have accidentally bought it for me.
I don't remember doing that. Hello, the Winter Mute, and hello. Yes, Bancase says lol sick burn. Sorry, I didn't mean to actually do that. Jack Little says, and I don't know if I should be reading everything that I see there. The other day I heard about the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon for the first time, and now it seems like everyone's going on about it. It's probably a good, clever joke.
Sorry, Bader-Meinhof?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, that was the group, sort of politically or whatever. Anyway, they kidnapped what's her name? The heiress, and then she became a part of the group and went out and did terrorist activities with them.
Oh, it's a very clever joke, says Jack Little. I imagine it's because the idea is that
now everyone's
the best jokes are almost certainly the ones that I have to read, be confused about, ask you about, and then get the answer from the chat as to what it means. They're certainly, and the ones where you have to afterwards go, yeah, it's very clever, all right. That's why you don't get it. It's too clever for you. So what are we doing here, and why are we here? And hello, everyone.
It's quiz time. It's quiz time today.
Quiz time.
Quiz time. And of course, we have a quiz today. Well, based on you suggested yesterday, several people did light. Or lighting or lamps so we've got a round on light and lighting. And can I say thank you very much, chatters, because there's so many wonderful ways to get oblique references in here, strange sort of half answers and things. Light and lighting gave me a lot of scope.
Some might say you had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Not that you will, but
No,
so it's a rather wide-ranging quiz, loosely centered around light and lighting.
Spooky a lot says, I missed yesterday and I'm sorry. That's okay, Spooky a lot. That's okay. Thank you very much for coming along today. Really appreciate you being here. One should think that the time in Cambridge would have rubbed off on Ed. I've forgotten everything there is to know about Cambridge. That's not true. I could give you a fantastic food and drink and coffee tour of Cambridge. I think people used to ask me for I had a list, like an email list of just the best places to go in Cambridge. I'm starting to get better about my specific area in London, but currently, of course, the best place to go for food in Cambridge or anywhere in the world is your homes. Stay indoors. See what I did there? I'm so on message. The government would be proud of me. Government, the country. How is everybody doing, though? Seriously, I do want to hear some good stories from people about their evenings, what they've been focusing on, what they've been doing, and people are meditating. Have people been watching things on television? Have you been reading books, building puzzles, making Lego? I really want to get some Lego, by the way. If you want to get me an early birthday present, WNL, send some Lego my way.
Some Lego, huh?
Yeah.
We used to have so much of it.
I know. Meh, getting by, says Osric. I'm
We
sorry
let go
to
of it.
hear that, Osric, but also I'm glad that you're getting by rather than just entirely meh. If it was just all meh and the getting by bit wasn't there, then I'd be concerned. But I'm glad to hear that you're getting by. People are playing Fleet Carriers, the Space Carriers. Frank Miner 2949. Apparently, that's the latest beta thing to come out for an old game you might have heard of, WNL, called Elite Dangerous.
Yes.
I am making passion fruit flavoured hand sanitizer.
Passion fruit flavored.
Yeah, you shouldn't be eating hand sanitizer, though. I mean, does it mean scented?
I'm gonna say scented, or the odor would be there. I don't think I would taste it.
Don't
just
taste
to
the hand sanitizer. Definitely don't drink that. Don't. That's another public service announcement. Don't drink the hand sanitizer. But good, yeah, I like it. You're trying to set up your blinds and you're lacking in tools and skills. Set up on blinds or blinds. Someone's been shooting videos in the library. Great. Who am I kidding? Says Commander Benkai. It's vodka. Right, now we're seeing it. Okay, well, good stuff. Yeah, so I mean, let's have. This is an early start for us. 8 minutes in instead of 15 minutes of absolute nonsense.
Wow.
You only get 8 minutes of nonsense today. Hope you don't mind. It means we can drag out the answers to the questions even longer than we usually do.
I can give you today's fact if you like first.
I'm sure that will end up lasting 6 minutes. Go on.
No, it's a nice, simple, straightforward. We spoke about dogs and cats the other day, didn't we?
We did.
Well, you'll be interested. Yes, we did. We had the average cost of a puppy and the average cost of a kitten, 125 pounds here in the UK. Anyway, cut a long story short, I did some more research, and you'll be interested to know that the second most dog-friendly place in the entire UK is right here on my doorstep.
What?
In Preston.
Really?
Yeah. Air quality, green spaces, dog-friendly pubs. According to the research, it is the second most dog-friendly place. It is actually a holder of the record for, I think, most dogs per capita of population. So a lot of dog owners here in the Preston area.
What's the first place then? What's number one?
Only surpassed by Newcastle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unexpected actually. Yeah, Preston has some really lovely parks. Preston has the one by the river. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a Japanese garden in it, and it's that area. I used to live right on the doorstep of that park. If you remember, in that
you were right
massive old house. The only problem with that house was that it was shared with 8 strangers, of which one night, multiple times in fact, I would be woken up by screaming from the flat below. I never worked out what it was. I did go down at one point and was banging on the door being like, what is going on? I never met the person. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but it was that, and also it was infested with spiders. Like, I have never seen so many spiders in my life, and I don't mind spiders that bad, but that wasn't very nice. Yes, also says Revian, and hello Revian by the way. Retalk of Concord yesterday. Did you know it was developed in Preston? I didn't know that. Another Preston fact for you, and I told you this was going to go and drag on for ages, is you and I have a very fond memory of this, and obviously I don't eat chicken anymore. but at the time, obviously, when I was a child, I did. And I ate. We went to KFC, and it's the first ever KFC in England, maybe even in Europe, is in Preston.
Yeah, right up there on the main road.
Main road. Is it still there?
Still there, and still a little plaque saying, that it was opened up by Colonel Sanders and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Harlan Sanders.
Yeah. There you go. Also, did you know that my dad is Colonel Sanders? You could pull it off. You could pull that whole look off, like a Kentucky sort of.
Well, Alec Guinness was trying yesterday in The Man in the White Suit. I don't know if any of you watched it, but it was on BBC Two around 3:30 or so. One of my favorites. Had I borrowed that suit and had a little bit of a hat, yes, I could have been Colonel Sanders.
This is also interesting as well. Jack Little says they invented transfer stickers in Preston. I think that anyone can make up any lie about anything that they want about Preston and get away with it right now.
Barcodes, on everything, you just read them and get the price. Those were invented in Troy, Ohio.
Oh, barcodes.
Yeah.
Ohio. Also, what's his name? Nick Park, the guy who made Wallace and Gromit. Preston.
Prestonian, yes.
Yeah, that's good. He's a good one. He's a good man. He makes the nice clay models and does them in fun. He makes them move in funny ways. We've got Shadnost in the audience. We're going to win. Oh, Shadnost. Oh, gosh, Shadnost is here. That means we are. It's likely that I'm not going to win. Well, spotted, says Jack Little. I don't know what you're talking about. I do apologise, unless it's just making up nonsense. Man in a White Suit. Great movie.
Yeah. It is.
So did somebody watch it based on your recommendation yesterday?
Maybe on Thursday or Friday. There's another one, another great Ealing comedy, the one where he takes all the gold bullion and turns it into replicas of the Eiffel Tower. It's really good. Lavender Hill Mob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody was complaining that I was a little bit quiet, so I'm trying to make sure I move my microphone a little closer.
I would never claim that you were a little bit quiet.
Yeah, you never have to complain about that one. Can we talk very quickly about the time when I'm running out of battery, and my charger is over there. Can you remember the time when I made a lot of noise?
Quite a few times.
Midnight. Halo 2.
It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I thought World War III was breaking out. Seriously, it sounded as if that Concorde that had been tested here in Preston or whatever had slammed into the side of the building, and it was shaking with the sound and the reverberations.
Yeah.
And it turned out, of course, that Edward was next door, and he was playing video games with people from all over the world. Japan, I don't know, but certainly different time zones. And they were so involved, he had his headphones on and had forgotten that he'd left speakers the size of a small donkey on.
Next to your wall as well. Your bedroom is next to mine, so it's just next to your wall. It actually was warfare, though. Actually was. I was playing Halo 2 or something, multiplayer. And you'd given me these old set of speakers, to be fair, so it was probably your fault. And I had this old amplifier and speaker system. And I hooked it
always my fault, but I remember introducing you to the concept that if I took scissors and went like that just before the plug, you wouldn't be able to play for a while.
I don't remember that one. I don't think you'd ever say something so cruel.
Just do it, yeah.
You did say... No, I'm not going to go into this. It was to do with you saying if you spend as much time as you do on your homework as you do on your video games, you'd be an A-star student. And I was like, yeah, but also work in the video games industry now, don't I? So kind of doing my homework already, wasn't I?
Yeah, kind of.
I'm gonna drop this at one point, but I am saying that my parents did hold me back. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's move on. Let's do the quiz. I told you we could drag it out for a few more minutes, accidentally.
Are we ready?
Frank Miner says that Halo was the first game I ever played in surround sound. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I played it that night in surround sound, yes. Yeah.
Touche, daddy. This is Maniac Psycho. That's a classic dad line and a very sarky reply from Ed. I'm sorry, yeah. I thank you. Thank you for raising me well. You did a good job. Thanks, mate.
Well, occasionally you do try to hold lemmings from going over the edge of a cliff. Yes.
Yeah. Literally at some points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, a story
Well,
for another time.
well, I would say you did have that habit where you decided when you were skateboarding that you would jump off anything and everything, and all your friends broke bones, legs, and all sorts. You managed to escape even though you tried.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know the reason why I never broke a bone from skateboarding? It was
No.
because I wasn't very good at it, and everyone else was like daring enough to throw themselves downstairs and do kickflip tricks and stuff, and I was
Daring,
just so rubbish that I never did anything scary enough to warrant breaking a bone. I did once flip up the skateboard into my face, bit through my tooth went through my lip, and then I came back to bleeding, and then you were like, "Oh God, oh no," and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go back out now," and you're like, "No, you're not." Anyway, let's carry on. Let's carry on doing the quiz.
Quiz time, all about light and lighting. Okay, chatters. Edward's going to turn the stream off so we can't see you. I'll be able to see your answers. I'll ask a question. We'll take the first three. If we have consensus, that's your answer. No consensus, it'll be the first of the three. No cheating. It's got to be what comes from your head. Okay? Yeah. I think we've had 12 quizzes so far. You've won 10 of them. Edward's won one, and there was an honorable draw yesterday.
It was great, wasn't it? The draw was my favourite one. I love everyone just doing the same. That's what I want in life. Everyone doing the same.
I'm not sure if today's is a little bit harder or a little bit easier, but we'll find out. It's certainly wide-ranging, okay? All about light or lighting. There was a scope. I almost put in Sunny and Cher, but I thought, no, that's going a little bit too far with the idea.
But you still wanted to mention the joke. All right, everybody.
Tenuous connections.
Look after each other, be nice to each other. Let's enjoy the quiz. Have a nice time. Goodbye.
I like this. The answers will dawn on me. It has been an illuminating fair, Commander Benkai, yes. Okay, here we go. Question number one starts you all off easy. To infinity and beyond was the catchphrase of which animated character? To infinity and beyond was the catchphrase of which animated character? I have their answer.
That would be Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear, yes. Excellent. And the chatter's got it as well. It's one apiece. Do you know who voiced Buzz Lightyear?
I do. It was, of course, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yeah. Who was very good in his own right on his television programs and things like that. Quite a good comedian.
Yeah, he's good. I like it.
Situation comedies. Okay, one apiece. Question number two. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar. Are the opening lines of which hit single by the Doors? You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar. Opening lines of which hit single by the Doors? I have their answer.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Light my fire, yes. Light my fire, light my fire. I actually like the version done a few years later by Jose Feliciano. More of a guitar type thing as opposed to heavy duty Doors. But yeah, and the chatters, hey, good stuff. They got it right as well. It is now poised at 2-2 after two questions.
2-2.
Question 2-2. There's another round. Wearing things, apparel.
Let's wait till
Question
we get to the end of this round first. If we make
number
it.
3.
You never know.
Okay.
Anything can happen in 10 minutes.
Multiple guess here. I'm going to give you the right answer and a couple of wrong ones. Listen carefully. Why are some things transparent? Is it because some light passes through them, all light passes through them, or no light passes through them? Why are things transparent? Is it because some light passes through them, all light passes through them, or no light passes through them? Okay, we have consensus.
I think it's all light.
It is, yes. I mean, total transparency would ensure that all light went through. Although it is quite difficult because you can usually see something. But yes, it is that. And we did have that consensus. We did have one purist in the middle, which was quite good, and she said it was some. And although I couldn't disagree, you've both got it right, and it is 3 points apiece.
Yeah, I bet there's somebody in there that's like, actually,
I know. Done research on it.
Really
it says,
works.
How dare you? Yeah.
But the common answer is that one, isn't it?
Total transparency, yes. Okay. And we're totally transparent here. Question 4. All about light and lighting. Number 4. Which of the following is not a source of light? Okay. A candle flame, the moon, or a torch?
Oh, come on.
Which of the following is not a source of light? A candle flame, the moon, or a torch?
If I was in year 8 or like year 7, I'd be or primary school. My mind, I'd be like, no, it is. Look, it is. It isn't. Obviously, it isn't.
I have their answer, and yours is
the moon is not a source of light.
But you can see it, and it shines down. Why isn't it?
Because it's just the reflection of the sun.
Thank you. And been quite bright the last couple of days. I mean, last night was supposed to be one of these pink moons or something or other, but it was decidedly bright.
It was going to be a super moon, wasn't it?
There was no pinkishness to it whatsoever here in Kirkham, but did tend to light up the night sky.
Yes.
Check again tonight. Okay, it's 4 points apiece after 4 questions. Isn't this exciting, Edward?
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I'm actually having a very, very... It might not seem it with my sarcastic responses and replies. I'm actually having a very lovely time. I've had to turn off the screen as well. So I don't even know if this stream is still going ahead. I can't see. I can only hear you. I don't know if I'm on the screen. I don't know if the chat is still there. I've got no idea.
Yeah.
So I'm just, at this point, I'm just having a telephone conversation.
You are on the screen. That's okay.
Great.
I can see us. At least 3 seconds ago, you were on the screen.
Okay. You never know.
Okay, at least 3 seconds ago. No, yes. Okay, yeah, fine. On to question number 5, halfway through today's quiz. Poised right now at 4 points apiece. Question number 5. I'd like to know which British poet, again a multiple guess, which British poet reminded us, do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rage at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
You loved that, didn't you? Do that again.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rage at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Was it Dylan Thomas, William Shakespeare, or Philip Larkin? Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rage at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
It's a good one, isn't it? I like that one.
I have a consensus.
What I like about that is that he's put the words in a nice order and that they have nice meaning about them. That's what I like about that one. And I would say that it's Dylan Thomas.
You're going to say it's Dylan Thomas. It is Dylan Thomas. Well done, yeah. Yeah, do not go gentle into that good night. I think he died the same year I was born.
Here's what I've been doing. I've just been doing a lot of reading quiz books. That's what I've been doing during isolation, just reading quiz books. And that's why I am now a certified genius.
Wait, you're now certified 1 point ahead.
What?
They had two Shakespeares before they had two Dylan Thomases. So it was split over the first 4, but their first answers gave them consensus on Shakespeare. So it's 5 points to 4.
No, classic. That was a classic bait and switch.
Yeah, there we go.
So
but we'll see how
the child screaming outside. Everybody.
A child screaming outside.
Yeah, can you hear it?
No.
Good.
I mean, you got to remember that I have a house that was built in 1923, and because of the stained glass windows in the front, I have never changed the windows in the front, and so it's only single pane glass.
Yeah.
And I'm probably heating the doors outside more than.
Yeah, it's bad for the environment. You should be getting better windows.
But when the delivery trucks go by, it's a miracle I can hear you.
It is.
Although you are there. I'll remind you, you are there.
Please, yeah, because I can't see. I've got. It's all good. Because I turned the screen off. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
I've saved some battery power now. It says I can last 25 minutes. I've got 25 minutes, everyone.
I'll tell you to the chatters. No recriminations. You're doing very well. You're only 1 point behind. There's plenty to play for here. Okay. We're on to question number 6. Again, which is a multiple guess. Listen carefully. Lumen, candela, or photon? Which is not an SI unit or derived SI unit of light or luminosity?
Ooh, do that again.
Which one is not an SI unit or a derived SI unit of light or luminosity? These are your 3 choices. The lumen, candela, or photon?
Oh.
I have their answer.
I think it's going to be Candela
You think it's going to be Candela?
because photon. So lumen, I lumen just feels right because illuminate. I don't know, but photon. It's a tough question. I know that you're trying to say candela because it's like a candle, and I think that's the trick. That it's nothing to do with light. It just sounds like it could be.
So you're going to stick with
Sticking with photon.
You're going to stick with photon.
Yeah.
You do have words like incandescent,
Yeah.
and to go with candela. Well, yes, actually, the one that is the SI unit, the direct one of the 7 basic SI units is the candela.
Ah.
Yes. And a derived unit is the luminosity, and things like that.
Photon. So what's photon to do with then?
It's an elementary particle that was theorized by Einstein back in 1905, and it sort of takes in both particle and wave.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with light. It's to do with.
It's very much to do with light and how it's propagated out from sources. But
it's not one of the. That was a hard question.
Thank you.
And it was it was a good one, though. It was a good one. I'll try to remember that.
Hey, the great thing is that you're both on 5. So
that is good.
Even Stevens.
Even Stevens. We like Steve. It's another good name for somebody.
Yeah, we said lumen.
Who were the names that we need? All of the best ones.
Lumen isn't a SI unit. It's a derived unit. It's one of the secondary ones. That's why I included those as well. Yeah. But photon, we're a little bit way out there.
We still haven't had, first of all, Even Stevens should be somebody that should come up in the chat, as well as Oliver Best.
Even Stevens.
I can't remember the name of the person yesterday.
Yeah.
Even Stevens, that's funny, because there's a singer from a band called Pinegrove that I really like, called Evan Stevens Hall.
Evan Stevens Hall?
Yeah, which is very close to Even Stevens.
Even Stevens, all of our best ones. And yesterday there was one. Chatters, if you can remember it. Let us know who
cast of characters that we can create.
Yesterday there was a good one, yeah. Goodwin. Something like.
No, we need to stop this now. Although I do like all these Oliver Best ones.
On to question number 7.
Yeah.
Number 7. I'd like to know which chocolatey treat has the advertising slogan, "The lighter way to enjoy chocolate." Tenuous connection there. The lighter way to enjoy chocolate.
No, it's good. It's a good connection. And I actually found a vegan version of this the other day, which I'm very, very happy about, because it's one
I have their answer.
I massively missed. It's Maltesers.
It is Maltesers. Well done. They had 3 very different answers: bonbons, Aero, and Whisper. Finally got around to Jack. Well done. You finally got around to Maltesers, but you've pulled back out of the lead.
This is unbelievable.
6 points. Pinch yourself, Edward. 6 points to 5 as it stands, but there are 3 questions left, so plenty of time to redress the balance, chatters.
This has been one of the most dramatic quizzes that we've had so far, certainly.
Question number 8.
Ups and downs. I don't know how much battery I've got left on my laptop.
Question number. Oh, we'll go quickly then. Question number 8.
That's all right. 23 minutes.
23. Oh,
but it seems 23. It seems okay.
No. Number 8, not 23.
Okay, sorry.
What name does the princess in Sleeping Beauty share with the scientific name of the Northern Lights? What name does the princess in Sleeping Beauty share with the scientific name of the Northern Lights? I have there.
You know what? I didn't know. I mean, it's Aurora, right? Aurora Borealis. Aurora
is, yeah. Aurora Borealis and Australis, yes.
But, yeah, there's nothing no jokes to be made.
Aurora is correct, yes. You didn't know that? You didn't know that her name was Aurora? Sort of, morning light and all that sort of thing?
Yeah, I actually didn't know that. I just knew it based on the question that you asked. If you were to have said, what's the name of the princess in the tower, I'd go, I don't know.
You'd be stuck, huh?
I'd be stuck, yeah. So thank you. Aurora. Of course, Aurora. Yeah. It's a hard thing to say, Aurora.
Aurora.
We've seen that video of that dog going, Aurora, and it's supposed to be saying, I love you. You should watch that.
Is that a YouTube hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it sounds like it said. It's really good.
Maybe he just wants his owner to repeat Sleeping Beauty on television for him.
Maybe.
It's a possibility.
Like.
Okay. Question number 9. You're still ahead. It's 7 points to 6. You both got it correct. A scant 1 point lead. 2 to go. So this could be quite tight. Question number 9. This 1971 hit single was the first of 3 gold records for Bill Withers, who sadly died this past week.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
A 1971 hit single, first of 3 gold records for Bill Withers, who sadly died this past week.
Really, this is bad news because I do know it, and of course know his back catalogue. Oh no.
Remember, light and lighting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I have their answer.
Oh no, I can't think. I've lost it. I'm going to kick myself around this one because I've got the lead twice. I'm taking a horrible advantage of having this glorious lead, and I'm not even thinking. I don't want to waste too long thinking because that's not fun. It's fun for people to watch.
Watching the cogs go around.
Yeah, just watching me sitting here going.
Something to do with light or lighting. A 1971 hit single, the first of 3 gold records for Bill Withers, who sadly died this past week.
I can't think of anything right now. Shine a light. There you go.
Shine a light. That is, that sort of gives off an aurora. No, something of a bit of frustration there. Shine a light.
Shine a light. Hey.
Shine a light. Okay. No, it's not Shine a Light. It was, as the chatters got, Ain't No Sunshine.
Oh, I love that song as well.
Ain't No Sunshine when she's gone.
Oh, it's such a good song.
And it is all tied up again. 7 points apiece going into our final question today.
If I win still, I can't believe I got that wrong.
Question number 10. This chemical element with the atomic number 10, a noble gas, is colorless, odorless, and used in electron tubes, cryogenic refrigeration, gas lasers, and lighting up signs. A chemical element, atomic number 10, noble gas, colorless, odorless, used in electron tubes, cryogenic refrigeration, gas lasers, and lighting up signs. What is it? I have their answer.
Halogen.
Sorry?
Halogen? Is that right?
Halogen. That's another good neighbor. Halogen. We can put his name in with all the others. They've gone with neon.
What was the question?
And
wait. What was the question?
The question was the chemical element with the atomic number 10, noble gas, used for lighting up signs. Halogen is halogen, excellent lights, but
listen. I didn't listen to the question.
You didn't listen to the question.
I didn't listen to the question.
You should have listened to the question.
I know. I just listened.
We wanted an element. Atomic number 10.
I didn't hear that.
I put that in there so you wouldn't say things like halogen. Yeah. And
it's neon, isn't it?
It was a close run thing. Twice coming from
behind.
Did
they win?
We have the chatters.
They won.
By 1. If you can't see me, Edward, that's me clapping.
I can hear you clapping. That's probably the most crushing defeat.
8 points to 7.
That I've had. Yeah, that was hard. That's gonna make the rest of the day harder. No, I'm only joking. It's not. Hello, chat. Welcome back. Always listen to the question. I'm an idiot. That's my fault. Bad luck, Ed. Always read the question, Ed. I know. Well done, chat. As gutted Ed, says Osric. 8 points to Gryffindor. Oh, wait. Dumpill Hunter says clap. I know. All right, everybody. Well, hi. I'm trying to read back through some of the old messages. If you haven't said hi already, do say hi. Or if you've said hi previously, I've not been able to see your chat. There ain't no sunshine for me today, Ed, says Just the D. Oh. Bad luck. Mace DK says hello. Well, no, it doesn't. It says neon sign, so easy. It is so easy. Jadnost, well, that was a surprise. I know, right? Stupid. Stupid. But, of course, I shan't beat myself up too much because I think I did actually quite well, generally speaking. Personally.
Only one in it, and yesterday a draw. You're keeping them nice and close, yeah. I did have a tie-break question just in case, and I'll try it on you. How's that? Okay?
All right.
In Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone, he actually has a chorus at one point where he just repeats the phrase, I know. Okay? I know. How many times does he repeat, I know, in Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got some good guesses from them. 24. More than one, yes. 42. 14. I've not seen it yet. 9, 14, 16. 9001.
I don't think it was 9001. 23.
23. It was actually 26.
Wow.
26 times. I know. And then...
I know. It's a long amount of time to say I know. There's always tomorrow, says Millstone Barn. I know. I wasn't wearing my lucky suit. That's the problem. I know. So that's from the Jaws of Victory. And a question from Dunpeel Hunter. What kind of job do you have, if any, right now? Jack Little says, you could have won that if you got more questions, right? Yes, I'm working for Bethesda, European Community Lead. I manage 22 community managers across 12 territories, including Australia, New Zealand, Benelux, Germany, Spain, France, United Kingdom, Norway, Poland, Russia, Middle East, Turkey, and I feel like that's all of them. I think I've just mentioned every single one, but that's what I do. Hello. But yeah, it's fun. If anyone can help with this, it's you. Well, I have to say that working at Bethesda has been an absolute delight. It's a really, really wonderful company to work for, and I know that I've always been very good at towing the company line. People know that, but it's really, really good, and they have a lot of very exciting products, and that's the exciting thing, is working across like a whole selection of different things. Like we just launched Doom Eternal, for example, and that was obviously done incredibly well, and we've got some exciting announcements as well and things like that coming up, so it's all really good. But anyway, this is actually, in fact, that's probably the one time I'll actually mention what I do for my job. I've been polite in answering the question, but really that's not what these streams are all about. These streams are kind of in some ways about forgetting about work and just kind of just getting on with silliness and quizzes and just stepping out of reality for a second. So, but yeah, thank you for the question. So what's tomorrow's quiz all about? We've got 2 more quizzes this week, Thursday and Friday.
We do.
And yeah, so what is it that we should do? Should we have some suggestions from the chat?
Well, we had some good ones yesterday.
Don't forget the biscuits. No more biscuit reviews, unfortunately, anymore. Not during this particular series, anyway. This particular series of live streams, as if. Yeah, you know what I mean by that, though. Like there was the previous ones where it was like when we were at Frontier, that series. This is the quarantine series.
The indefinite series.
Yeah, the indefinite series. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, cars of the motor car company Ford, parts of a pig, biscuits was a suggestion, CFAX, viruses.
CFAX. Don't you know what CFAX is?
Yeah, it's just a strange suggestion. Honor Blackman, I don't know what that is.
Honor Blackman, yeah.
Blur lyrics or racing horses. Okay. UK birds or UK butterflies. The Elder Scrolls games. Eyeballs. I would love to see what a video game quiz would be like from you, actually.
Video games.
I would love, because this is the audience for it, by the way. But I do wonder.
You realise that? Yeah.
I do wonder if it would just be a 10 out of 10, and it wouldn't be. Yeah.
There would be a disconnect. There would be a straightforward disconnect, because I would be incapable of setting something that would be
hard enough or challenging enough. Yeah.
Challenging enough for you guys.
Yeah, I understand that. But you could do like pre-90s. You could do like we could get a bit more sort of specific about it, maybe.
Let's think about that, but certainly not
well,
for
we
tomorrow.
can, we'll come back to that one because obviously, like you say, you have to write one for that.
A good one to mull over.
Yeah. Any ideas that you've seen so far that you wanna go for?
Well, yesterday we had a couple of good ones. We had everything from we did lighting. There was famous ships, the color red. I like this beard facts, or we could do one on beards and bearded people.
There you go. I like that one. That one made me feel excited. Let's do that one.
Beard. Okay. Today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow and the tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. We'll start with beards and maybe go on with famous ships or films or the color red or something like that.
Okay, sounds great. I've got my screen back now, and yeah, we're all right. I've still got 10 minutes left, so we had plenty of time. Okay, well, thank you everybody for today, and thank you very much for coming along and and watching today. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, to have you here. As always, it's a pleasure to have WNL with us as well. So thank you very much, WNL, for these quizzes, for 12 quizzes now, right? We've got quiz number 13 tomorrow.
Well, yeah, lucky 13, lucky for some.
Yeah, well, we will see.
Well, either the chatters or yourself, lucky for one of them.
Oh! Oh no, I don't have it. I don't have it. Oh, don't have it to hand. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can quickly grab it. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Beard with me.
Yesterday, somebody tweeted this at me after the stream, and you'll get to see this in a second, unfortunately. But because they were kind of sick of me, sick of me waiting around, sick of waiting around for me to update the starting soon screen. So here it is. This is the new screen that we're debuting right now, and that is made by the wonderful Edelweiss, who updated my screen for me because he was sick of waiting for me to do it. So this is what he sent to me. So the quiz has finished. That is the new ending screen. Thank you, everybody. If anybody else thinks that they can do a better job, anything at all, it can be featured at the end of tomorrow's live stream. So if you want to... Hold on, how do I get rid of it? Here we go. If you wanna send in your suggestions for an ending screen, and maybe we'll use a different one every day or a different one every week. Like whenever you send it in, I'll use it. All right? How about that? Within reason, of course. Nothing offensive and all that kind of stuff. But so far, this is the one we've got. So this is the one we're going for. Thank you very much for being wonderful, people. You're all incredible, and we will see you tomorrow, same time, midday. You're the best ones. Bye.
Bye.